Hey, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. What's up, everybody? Come on in. I don't know if the notification went out. We're about to get this started. I said get this started. Get this party started is what I meant to say. Let me share the video out and let's get started. What's up, Doc Liquor? Hey, Daenerys. How are you? How's everyone doing today? Hey, Drinks with D. How you doing, boo? Whew, Lord. I just ate dinner real quick, so what's up with you guys? How's everybody doing? Everybody have a good weekend? Everybody have a good weekend? Yes, ma'am. What I do? You been busy, D? You said you've been busy these last couple of weeks. For real? What I do, Abby? You talking about some man? What? What I do? What's wrong? What I do? You was trying to watch Bridgerton while simultaneously cussing church folk on feet. Listen, I'm sorry that I interrupted your whole flow, okay? We're not going to be here that long. We're going to be here for about an hour, child. I know I say that all the time, and then y'all get me to run in my mouth, but no, really tonight, because I got some other stuff I need to do. Miss Diva, hey. What did I just do? Did I knock something on the floor? I feel like something just fell on the floor. I'll check it when I get up. I really feel like I just heard something fall on the floor. Oh, well. I'll check it when I get up. What's up, everybody? Hey, Tracy. Hey, Jess Coco. How y'all doing? So, happy Sunday to everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We're not going to be here long. I'm not going to be before you long. Ain't that what famous last words? Isn't that what the pastor say? I won't be before you long. Famous last words, huh? I guess I'll do a Bridgerton tonight. Because you on episode 3, Abby. And I think I'm on episode 4 or 5. 4 or 5. Yeah, I'm sure. Take my time. Right. Hey, Sherry, how you doing? So anyway, I hope everybody is well. So first of all, let's talk about it. So according to Wendy Williams' brother, Wendy Williams did not attend her mother's funeral. However, the ex-husband, Kelvin, did. Now, here's the thing. First of all, I don't really think that's our business. And I think people deal with grief differently. And people have different things going on. I don't know what her reason was for not coming. I don't understand why her brother felt the need to share it with us. But yeah. Now, I do know that around that time is when allegedly she was kind of tripping a lot. And people were thinking that she might have relapsed. What's up with you? Mwah. Thank you, baby. And people said that she may have relapsed. So I don't know if maybe she was otherwise indisposed. Y'all know what I'm saying. And she couldn't get to her mama funeral. Okay. Or maybe she was just overcome with grief and she just couldn't. She couldn't deal with it. I don't know. Now, I do find it interesting that the ex-husband came, but then they were married for, 20 years. They have a son in common. He may have really had love for her mama like that. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Buenas noches. Hey. What's up, Gina Bina? Yeah, we won't on there for we won't there a little bit over an hour. Hey Corday, how you doing? Hey Xavier. I don't like seeing people I love go in the ground. It messes me up too long in life. Hey KK, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Listen, I don't go to unnecessary funerals. And what I mean by that is I'm not at the age where I go to everybody I ever knew's funeral. I'm sorry, I don't. I'll go see the family. I will send a card, but I ain't going to a whole bunch of funerals. I can't. I just can't. I mean, when I say I can't, y'all know what I mean by I can't. Yeah, I ain't doing that. I ain't going to no whole bunch of funerals. My ex couldn't go to his mama's funeral. Yeah, I mean, I don't, and hey, Lock Queen, I just don't know. Like, and right, Abby. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's trauma is different. I don't know what her reasoning is. I don't know why her brother felt the need to share that with us. I mean, he was on social media saying how hard of a time he was having dealing with and processing his mom's passing, and maybe he's using his social media as his therapy. But again, talk to us about your business. You ain't have to tell us hers. That's her business. That ain't your business. That's her business. Listen, my mama, I feel like at this point, my mama go to a funeral. Before COVID, I feel like my mama was at a funeral every week. Now, granted, she is a deaconess at the church, and so sometimes she was there out of part of her duty as a deaconess. But sometimes I was just like, Mama, who? I bowled with them one time in this tournament. What? You bowled with them one time in a tournament? You going to the funeral? You ain't lied about that one, Abby. Telling people business is a family trait. I know that's right. Social media should never be therapy for anybody. It's not a safe space. Exactly. But unfortunately, we have seen it become a lot of people's safe space. Like, a lot of people use social media. Let me turn that down since I'm sorry. Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do me, Abby. Don't do me. Don't do me. Anyway, don't do me, Abby. Anyway. Oh, yes. Right. But that's my fault. I texted her and then she responded. But I thought I had my ringer down and I did not. You don't have family like that? What's up, DMV? What's up, boo? It may help if people find private support groups on social media. Yeah, now that is fine. If you find a group on social media where you feel like you can have that conversation and it's a safe space, yeah. But just hitting your live button and telling all your business, that very seldom works out. One, you open yourself up to scrutiny for other people. Like, you invite other people to, that's what we do here all the time, right? Like, I would be talking about a whole different set of situations if people on social media did not open up their life and tell us their business. That is what we do. 90% of the time, we are here discussing what somebody else decided to share with us about their life. That's what we do. Some things we care more about than others, right? But that's what we do. And as much as we get entertained by other people's business, I'm just going to be honest, we are. We just probably, if you are a celebrity or whatever, it probably just isn't the best thing. And, we know that people do it. We can't even say it's the young generation because the old people do it too. What's up, L Love? Hey, boo. Hey, Bat. Yeah, the older people do it too. They get on here. Look, that's Wendy Williams' brother. Like, he ain't no young dude. And he on here telling all his business, the family business, her business, the husband's business. Okay. Now, Wendy said that from time to time she still talks to him, and I mean, again, your business. Why you still talking to your ex-husband? That's your business, right? Tamar's over 40, and she sure uses social media as her damn therapy. I mean, all the time, all of the time. Got your book? We ready? All right, that's a couple of people that got the book. Now I've heard, I believe Xavier said on his that he saw the reviews that said that the narration was bad, and then today Bilo said, I think it was Bilo said the same thing when we had our members only live. Bilo said the same thing, that the narration is bad. So I know, what's up, Ty? Mwah. So I know that some of you guys prefer the audiobook, but I heard that the audio version is horrible. So I don't want y'all to waste that. Jason, the book for the book club, Indigo by Beverly Jenkins. That's our book club book. We're going to be starting in February. On my backup channel, we'll be discussing this over on the other channel. Hold on. I'll put the link in. Ooh. Abby, if you're in the room, can you put the link in, or Danny, one of y'all, put the link in for the backup channel for the it's ReallyBTV_1. Really, people on Earth. I'm still mad at you, Ty. But how you doing? Glad to see you. Not all the audibles, Danny. Just not all of them, because I listened to a couple of the audibles for her Destiny trilogy, Destiny Surrender, Destiny Embrace, and the audio was good. The audible was good. Hey, Jaded, thank you, boo. What you did, you were out there being careless and your ass caught COVID, and that's why I'm mad at you. I'm glad you're doing okay though, but I'm mad at you. For Indigo, I'm hearing that it's bad. Now, I've never listened to I don't think I've ever listened to the audio version of Indigo. Clearly not, because I didn't know it was bad. I didn't know. Yeah. So thank y'all for those, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna get started February the 1st. Hunty, we're gonna get started over there with Indigo by Beverly Jenkins. So yes. The link, Abby watching Bridgerton, child. Hold on, let me get the link, child. Yeah, I know Abby be multitasking. It's okay. It's cool. There it is, you guys. There's the link. Jason, it's your birthday? It's Jason's birthday, y'all. I didn't know that. Happy birthday. Y'all, everybody wish Jason a happy birthday. One time for the birthday boy. Wait, I missed my mama just called to tell me she gonna smack me when What you do that you getting cussed out? Oh, mama said she gonna smack you. Oh. We're gonna probably have our live conversations on the weekends, but I'm starting it on February the 1st, because I'm just I like just starting everything, like starting it on the 1st of the month though. But there'll be uploads. It won't be a live on the 1st of the month. It'll be uploads of chapter summaries, and then we'll have our live discussions with our questions and all of that good stuff. We'll do that probably that weekend. I think we said when we said, hold on, let me look at my calendar. I think we said, hold on, February. Yeah, the 6th, February the 6th. Yeah, February the 6th. It'll probably be late afternoon because I have an appointment that morning. I have an appointment at 10:30 that morning, so it'll probably be late afternoon. $51 people and 16 like, oh, I thought you were talking about something else. Oh, okay. Oh, thank y'all, everybody. Thank y'all. Yeah, the likes definitely help my analytics. So thank y'all for those who do hit the like button. Thank y'all for those who support, who like the like button. Thank y'all for encouraging people to hit the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, and thank you. All right, so yeah, that's Wendy Williams' situation. And again, we have, I also, we're also promoting a documentary. We're also promoting, a whole movie. So I don't know, y'all. We're going to wait and see where this goes with that whole thing. One clarification, in my Ready to Love conversation, we said that Alicia is still with her baby daddy, and I was told that that's not the case. Okay, so Alicia's not with her baby daddy, but she was still a whole pregnant on a reality dating show. But anyway, moving on. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. All right. So that was that. Now listen. I don't know. Like I said, I always question when we know we have a product that we're promoting, right? We know we have a product that we're promoting, so I always kind of question the the placement of these things. You know what I'm saying? The placement of these things. But we'll see, honey. We'll see. Now, while that's going on, Latoya Luckett, we found out that her separation and divorce from her soon-to-be ex-husband, Tommy, will be documented and will be a part of this upcoming season of T.I and Tiny Friends and Family Hustle. We know that the couple have been on the show from the beginning, first from when she was pregnant with her first child to, going through their process, and last season them having problems and going through, therapy and things like that. And then, well, you know what, DMV, I feel like the cameras were just rolling when it went down. I feel like, but my thing is this, and I know that contracts exist, and I know that people look forward to paychecks. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. But if you know that everything ain't right at home, and you know shit ain't good at home, like, I don't even know why would y'all agree to do the show? So I feel like a part of y'all was cool with it being out there. Abby, child. But I'm with you, DMV. Like the way he talked to her and the way he treated her last. Well, hey, Bougie, welcome. I'm glad you caught us. I'm glad you caught the live, babes. The way he talked to her last season, and and all of that, the disrespect that you showed, the fact that we're gonna have a whole nother season of disrespect. Work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. You right. Erykah Badu said it best. Work ain't honest, but it what? Pays the bills. Child, T.I and Tiny ain't never gonna get divorced. So don't hold your breath on that. That's one of them couples that's they just gonna keep breaking up to make up. They ain't going nowhere. And I feel like they're the kind of couple that even if they did actually go through with a whole divorce, they will be having a whole wedding in 2 years. They be getting back together and having this big ass wedding. They ain't never gonna wake up. They ain't never gonna break up. They just ain't never gonna do it. Excuse me. Yeah, I feel like feel like for me, I feel like a part of me, I'm here for it because I really do. I guess I want just the nosiness in me. I really want to know how that whole infidelity situation went down. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's gonna. But see, and I also think it's one of those things where I don't think it's gonna fall back. I don't think it's gonna be well for Tommy. Like, I don't think he's gonna come out of this looking good. So, like, Latoya's gonna probably come out smelling like a rose, right? But I don't think Tommy gonna come out of this smelling good, y'all. I just want better for Tiny. Rewatch some clips of the show, and T.I really doesn't think he did anything wrong. Listen, you can't want more for somebody than they want for themselves. You can't want more for her than she wants for herself. She is perfectly fine. She is perfectly fine in that marriage. So and you're right, Xavier. He never thinks he does anything wrong, though. He apologizes to get to the end of the argument, not because he really thinks he's wrong. It reminds me of a thin line. She cleaned him up, and then she don't want a damn thing but him. Right. Tommy looked crazy when he left that lady in Atlanta and didn't even call to check on his shop. Right. Left her at the airport crazy, looking crazy. Child. A whole lot of people couldn't be with. That's the other thing. A whole lot of people couldn't be with T.I. A whole lot of people. Now, you know, I guess it's love, honey. I guess it's love. That's all I can say about that. That was me getting a second opinion, Abby. Child, love is it is. Love is a drug. Love is a drug. And people, it's always easier for people on the outside of your situation to tell you what you should and should not do. And in some cases, yes, it is a matter of your safety. If it's an abusive relationship and that kind of thing, sometimes it's just a matter of you coming to that conclusion that you deserve better than what you're getting. And in the case of T.I and Tiny, she does not have blinders on. It is very clear who this man is, and she chooses to still be with him. I mean, she knows who she got. She knows who she has. She knows what it is. And she chooses to continue to be with him. Listen. I know I love that show. I still love that show, that daggone show. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ask whoever you want. The answer will be the same. You don't know the answer going to be the same, Abby. If I ask, listen, you don't know. You don't know that, ma'am. Yeah, I feel like Abby, if she could, I feel like Abby would teleport to my living room and just smack the shit out of me sometime. I really feel like she would do that. I really feel like she would. Like, if she could just kind of be like I Dream a Genie and be in my living room and just whack them. I think she would do that sometime. Abby's sitting somewhere going, yep. Mm-hmm. So that's that situation. And the thing is this, y'all, again, we're selling a product. Once again, we are selling a product because if the show gets a fourth season, y'all already know what a fifth season, y'all already know what her storyline going to be next season, right? She going to still be on the show and it's going to be new year, new me. I got rid of that man. I'm revitalizing myself. I'm learning how to live as a single mother. Her and Monica going to probably bond, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how this is going to go. I ain't doing this with you, Abby. Right, Recipe TV, yeah. So she's guaranteed a storyline, even without having her husband. Y'all know what the storyline. Y'all know what the storyline gonna be next season. New year, new me. Well, you know, I don't even. I think I reviewed this. I didn't review last season. I didn't review last season, or did I? Did I review last season? I don't think I did, because the numbers were really low on my reviews, and the show wasn't all that interesting, so I just didn't review it. But I think I might have talked about different things, like on my lives. I might have discussed a situation or two, but overall, I didn't really do it. I don't think I finished the season overall. I don't think I did. You just asking others so someone will co-sign on you. Oh my goodness. And it's not going to work. That's how you feel? I can't even say what I want to say. Anyway, moving on. The show is whack though, between T.I, now Monica, and the two Toyas. Yeah, it's not a very interesting show. It just isn't. It just isn't. And here's my thing. I respect people who respect their privacy, and I respect that everything isn't for everybody. But I also say, you know, when you sign up for a reality show and you have certain things going on in your life, that there's certain things that are expected of you. I love Monica to death. I respect the hell out of Monica. But girl, you came on to a whole reality show knowing you was going through a whole divorce, and you barely acknowledge that it's happening. And I'm like, girl, we know you got a whole divorce going on. We know you got a whole divorce going on. Are we going to talk about it or not? We're not going to talk about it? Okay. Is it Latoya's third marriage, and she had been married? Oh, this is her third marriage, and she had been married less than a year when she married her current husband. Yeah, maybe she's one of those people that loves love. You know, there's some people that are addicted to that adrenaline. You know, there's some people that are addicted to that adrenaline. And they love love. Yeah, I thought it was her second marriage. I didn't know she had been married 3 times. I thought it was her second marriage. So is it her second or third marriage? Yeah, Monica, she sure did. Monica was like, I'm going to tell you what I will and what I won't talk about. I'm going to tell you what I will and what I won't talk about. Okay? Okay. Yeah, I thought it was her second marriage too, Shar. Like the teacher on Power, so that means she's probably unbearable. Huh? I missed something. Hey, Sparkle, how you doing, boo? I must have missed something. I don't know what you're talking about. The teacher on Power. She was engaged 3 times and married twice. Okay. All right. Yeah. So we're going to see. Again, they said that it's going to play out for the cameras. So I guess we're going to see how it all breaks down. You know. And then, of course, we know her storyline if the show gets another season. Don't do Abby. Don't do me. I don't know what you're saying, but don't do me. Ain't nobody said nothing about all of that. Ain't nobody said nothing about all that, Abby. I know, Sparkle. It's okay. We're going to do them more regularly. That was one of the things I discussed today. Is that we're going to more regularly have our members only. So we're going to try to do them once a week, and I'm going to try to keep it around the same time so you guys will know when it's coming. But we're going to definitely get more regular with our members only lives. And the members only review is Married at First Sight. So you're going to start seeing those episodes this week. Either between today and tomorrow, you'll see episode 1, and then I think the show comes on Wednesdays. So you'll get episode 1, and then Wednesday you'll get a new episode. So that is the members only review. Is Love at First Sight, child. We're gonna get through this one because, honey, I don't know how I feel about the Love at First Sight people. We're gonna get there though. I love the mess, and knowing Tommy's ass, we're gonna get some good footage. Oh yeah, of him yelling and probably breaking some camera. Bring on the foolishness, child. They was making it. Oh, you talking about the love addiction? Child, that wasn't no daggone love addiction. I mean, listen. Because if she was a real sex addict, we would have seen her having sex all over the place with all sorts of different people. They were just trying to figure out a way to justify her sleeping with that damn boy. And just because you sleep with one of your students does not make you a sex addict. It makes you unethical, but it doesn't make you an addict. Exactly, Abby, exactly. Hold on a second, y'all. All right. Exactly. So that's that. Let me see. What else are we talking about? I don't even have politics up there. Oh, Sephora. One of Abby's favorite places. Sephora. So Sephora said that we made a lot of promises to y'all back during the summer when we didn't want y'all to burn our building down yelling Black Lives Matter. Okay, we promised y'all some things, but it sounds like they are actually coming through with the promises they made this summer. Right, like Zane's Addiction. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I never saw the movie. I read the book. But anyway, Sephora said that they are going to reduce the number of security guards, I guess, so that people won't feel like they're being racially profiled. And they are going to increase the number of products that they carry that are geared towards African-American skin and colors and by African-American companies. Okay. Now, here's the thing about the security. Once again, y'all giving us the shit we didn't ask for. I ain't got no problem with you having security. I have a problem with security following me. That's the problem I have. Have your security, because it ain't nothing wrong with saying I want to make sure I have a secure place that my inventory ain't gonna walk out the door. I don't have no problem with that. The problem I have is when you assume that the black person walking in the door is gonna be one of them people walking out with your inventory. You see what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Sephora didn't mess up. I think they were just trying to be proactive. To say, listen, we see it's a lot going on. A lot of people, y'all know this summer. Remember we talked about it this summer. Remember we talked about how they were giving us stuff we didn't ask for. Remember that? Remember Band-Aids saying we're going to have different shades of Band-Aids and stuff. Y'all remember how they would do, that we're going to get rid of Uncle Ben. And we was like, y'all giving us shit we ain't asked for. Give us the stuff we want. Don't give us the stuff we're not asking for. Give us the stuff we want. And so I feel like Sephora made some promises this summer and they're just actually following through. And that's, again, the security situation ain't my issue. I don't care about that. I've never had a problem walking into Sephora with security. I never had that issue. So I can't speak for other Sephoras. I can't speak for other people's experiences, but that's never been my issue with Sephora. I've never had that problem. Right, kneeling in the kente cloth, right. But if they, but I would like to see more. I mean, we know that Sephora sells Fenty, which is probably one of the biggest women of color beauty companies right now, but she's not the only one. And so they're just saying that they are going to commit to carrying more options. Right, Abby, I didn't know they had security either, but I guess maybe certain stores and certain places, but I ain't never had that issue. Like I cannot think of a time that I went into a Sephora and saw a security guard. I honestly can't. Shoot, I deal more with them stopping me at the door right now because of COVID. Like, hold on. Now, I will say that since COVID, every Sephora I have gone to, I've had to wait outside while they did a head count, make sure I was good to go. I will say that they've been serious about their head counts now. They ain't been playing about that. Because let me tell you, from someone who worked retail and mom used to work at Dillard's, it'll be the white. Right, exactly. You looking at me worrying about what I'm picking up, and she done stole 4-5 outfits right up under your nose. You ain't even see her. I saw her. I ain't no snitch though, but I saw her. You ain't see her though. Okay. Remember when they got rid of Golden Girls episode when Dorothy's son married a black woman just because right? See, that's the stuff we ain't asked for. We did not ask for that. We love the Golden Girls. We love everything about the Golden Girls. We've been laughing at that episode for 20 years. Ain't nobody ever get offended. Leave it alone. They had on a damn mud mask. They weren't in blackface. It was a joke. It was a joke. Hey, Leslie, how you doing? Yeah, I've never seen it. I've never seen no security. Nope. Never. Hey, Tazzer, how you doing? Exactly what you do. You want the door right now at Sephora. And what they asked exactly. Right. Now, when me and Ebby came through, yes, today everybody's birthday. Betty White birthday. James Earl Jones' birthday. Dwayne Wade birthday. I think Jim Carrey's birthday. Today, everybody's damn birthday. I don't know what was happening 9 months before today. But baby, it must have been, was it the 4th of July? I don't know. It must have been a hell of a day. Because it's a whole lot of birthdays today. Yeah, when me and Ebby came through this summer, we stopped at the Sephora in Tennessee. They stopped us at the door, right? When me and Niecy went to the Sephora, remember I told you I had that gift card. I went to Sephora back around, I think, Black Friday or something. So did. Had to wait in line. You know, they was like, hold on. Gotta wait. I mean, it wasn't a long line like that, but like, yeah. So they playing. They ain't playing. Happy birthday, Mufasa. I know that's right. Capricorns get it popping. Lord. Point of fact, in predominantly black neighborhoods, they had a 2-on ratio of security guards, which was pointed out to them in a diversity study, but shoplifting happens more in nicer neighborhoods. Oh, so they did a study on it, and one of the studies that came back said that they do have more security. Well, then I must not have never been to a Sephora in one of them neighborhoods because I don't remember ever seeing no security. And maybe it's different parts of the country as well. Sometimes I think they do ridiculous, unneeded. Well, exactly, Xavier. That's what we said this summer. Y'all are giving us shit we did not ask for. We did not ask for some of this stuff. Like, again, listen, just all we want y'all to do is stop shooting us. We just want the police to stop killing us. We ain't asked for the Band-Aids. We did not ask for y'all to fire Uncle Ben. We didn't ask for y'all to get rid of the Golden Girls episode, one of my favorite. We didn't ask for none of that. Can you just stop shooting us? Can the police just stop profiling me? Can they do that? That's all I want. That's all I want. I kid you not. One time we were looking at watches. One associate opened the case for 2 guys. She turned away and they stole a whole Michael Kors watch. Okay. Where's El Teddy? Grr. Listen. That's actually the next episode that y'all are going to get. The next Different World episode, because I've already looked at it. I just haven't done the review yet. The next Different World y'all going to get is that episode where Whitley goes to buy her dad a watch for his birthday, and the lady at the counter racially profiles her. That's the next episode that y'all are going to get. Interesting that we're talking about this. Exactly, L Love. They don't want to stop shooting us. Exactly. And do you think they made a ruckus, a few oh no's, and I turned away for 1 second? Child, if it was someone black, they would have been chasing them down. They would have literally chased their damn selves. Okay, they'd have became employee of the month because they'd have been chasing somebody down the damn middle of the daggone mall. Okay. I'm in Memphis. They had the birthday freebies in a cart, but I went in to get some mauve wine Fenty. That was the last week. I don't remember a guard though. Yeah, I don't remember none of that. The Jeffersons episode with the KKK meeting, yeah, where he would rather die than have George perform mouth to mouth. He told his son, "You should have let me die, rather than let this black man put his mouth to my mouth and breathe life into me. You should have let me die." And the sad thing is, there are people who feel that way. Oh, Lord. Well, we know that there are people with college degrees that don't have critical listening and or critical thinking skills. I work with them all the time. Every teacher in my building got at least an undergrad degree. Most of them got master's degrees. Some got PhDs. And their critical thinking skills and critical listening skills is still probably on the same level as their students. And this is coming from somebody who's been in administration and has had to respond to emails. Let me tell you what I'm never going to do. If I don't do it for my students, I damn sure ain't doing it for an adult. What you're not going to do is sit through a whole damn meeting where I am facilitating and giving you information and then send me an email afterwards asking me the same information I just shared with you. I wish you would. That's the quickest way to get ignored. I don't even respond to those emails. With my students, I would tell my student, you need to ask one of your classmates what I said. Because now, if a student is asking because they didn't understand, that's one thing. But if they were asking because I know their asses wasn't paying attention, you need to ask one of your classmates because I'm not repeating myself. But let it be an adult. I'm not even going to respond to the email. I'm going to pretend like that shit trash. I'm going to pretend like that shit I never got it. It went right into my trash bin. No, you won't. No, they won't. Sephora security dresses in all black like this. So maybe we have seen security, but if they're in all black like the associates, maybe they just blending in and we don't really know it's. Maybe they're not like standing at the door like security. Maybe they're blending in like associates, and so we don't know it's them. Okay, maybe. So-called professional email writing skills ought to work. Oh my Lord, yes. Right, responsibility and accountability. You better say it again, Jason. I believe you really be. Some of my coworkers have zero critical thinking skills. I'm like, y'all got children? Child. Okay. I'm not doing this with Abby, don't be doing that. Don't send me no gifts. Don't do that. Or GIFs. GIFs. Whatever. Don't do it. Don't do me, ma'am. Don't do me. I beg some of these folks not to reproduce. Listen. I tell people all the time, everybody should have kids. Now people think that's mean of me to say, and that's rude. How would you say that? Because everybody shouldn't have children. Everybody should not reproduce. It's just they shouldn't. And unfortunately, some of the people who would probably be great parents can't reproduce for whatever reason. And some people who should never have children got 10 of them. Ain't no rhyme or reason for it. I mean, you ain't got to stop having sex. Just eliminate the chances of you having a child. That's all. Oh, thank you, L Love. Is there 70 people in this chat? I hope all 70 of y'all are subscribed to me. And if you are already subscribed to me, make sure you subscribe to Abby Reviews if you ain't already subscribed to the Ebbs. Yeah, I mean, even though she's been fussing at me today, I hope y'all are subscribed to her. Even though she's been a little fussy with me today. Even though she be trying to cuss me out. Abby gonna cuss me out so bad when I get off this live. Ooh, she gonna cuss me out so bad. So bad. I'm of the belief that society... Hold on. I'm of the belief that society should have some tests before childbirth. Don't pass the test straight to... Oh, Lord. Wow. Okay. I did want the Aunt Your Mama brand to get a workup. It's offensive to me. I just don't buy it, though. Yeah, and again, I get why they did it. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, y'all wasn't moved to do it before people started spray painting Black Lives Matter on the side of buildings. You know what I'm saying? Like, Aunt Your Mama been offensive. Uncle Ben Ben, whatever y'all think Uncle Ben is, y'all wasn't moved to fix it. Now we got bigger priorities, and the bigger priority is the police shooting us in the middle of the street. That is the bigger priority for me. That doesn't mean we can't address the small shit, but can we start here? You know what I'm saying? But I feel you though. You ain't wrong. I feel what you're saying back. Crispies, don't do that. Really? That's what we're doing now? That's okay. 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 Okay, Crispies. I got you. I see you. I see you. You see me. We see each other. All right. Last but not least, y'all, let's get into this. So Sky Jackson, over the weekend, we found out that Sky Jackson and Jewels Smith, a.k.a. Solange's son, were dating. Now, let's be clear. I don't even know who the hell Sky Jackson is. I mean, I know who she is, but I don't know who she is. Meaning, I know that she's on the Disney Channel or she's a child actor or whatever. I think she just did Dancing with the Stars. But when I say I don't know her, I have never watched anything that she's on. So I don't know her like that. Like, I couldn't tell you the name of the show that she's on Disney. I just know she's on Disney, okay? I don't know nothing else about that child. But what we found out, I don't know where Give Me Shelter is. But what we found out is that allegedly the two of them have been dating. Now, Jewel. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. What's up, my Geechee girl? Changed your name, girl. What's up, my Geechee girl? Hey, boo. So now Jewels is saying that they were dating, but they broke up, and that he said that she got a whole ego issue, and that she has overinflated. You know, she has an overinflated sense of self. Okay, so we saw that. But then the other thing is we have seen where now people are starting to criticize the fact that Sky Jackson was dating Jewels Smith. I want to say Jewel Santana, and of course that's not him. Because Sky Jackson is 18 and Jewels is 16. Listen, if y'all don't stop with this bullshit, please stop. First of all, it's a 2-year age difference. It's not that deep. Second of all, I'm sure his mama knew that what he was doing. Okay, I'm pretty certain his mama knew. Third of all, why do they both need their ass whooped, Xavier? Sky Jackson was on the Disney show Jesse and Bunk. She was good friends with Cameron Boyce, who died last year. Okay. Why they need their ass whooped, Xavier? What they doing wrong? I meant to write that boy is going to get himself in some real trouble. Who? She was 17 and he was 15 when they were dating. Okay. So she was underage. Okay. Still a 2-year age difference. I don't see the big deal. Maybe it's me. So that's the equivalent of a 9th grader dating an 11th grader in high school. That's the equivalent of a 9th grader dating an 11th grader. What videos now? I didn't know nothing about no videos now. That part I didn't know nothing about. Okay, Xavier, tell me about these videos. Sky was at least 17 or whenever the video was taped. What video? I knew that they released group chats. I didn't know nothing about no video. Now, that's another conversation. Now, hold on. Now, that's another conversation. See, I didn't know nothing about no video. Okay, hold on. When I first heard it, I immediately thought Jewels Santana had molested Sky. Oh, Lord. They didn't need to record. Oh. He was just rubbing the kitty. I thought it was some hardcore revenge porn, allegedly. High school relationship, that's nothing to trip about. Okay, so allegedly there's a sex tape, an elementary version of a sex tape between the two of them, allegedly, where he rubbing up on something, and so he released the tape. Is that what it is? Because this part I didn't know nothing about none of this. Okay, I know about none of this. Okay, so there's allegedly a tape. He leaked a video of him giving her manual penetration. He's going to get in trouble for that. Oh, now that's another conversation. Oh. Now that's another conversation. Revenge porn is illegal. He will get in trouble for that. That's a problem. But what I was reading about earlier was about the age difference. So the age difference wasn't my issue. Now revenge porn, whole nother conversation. Whole nother conversation. Oh, that's a horse of a whole different color now. Yeah, that's wrong. Now that I don't have nothing for that. I don't have no defense, no justification, no nothing. I ain't got nothing. Okay, that's a problem. And yes, and that is absolutely, Abby, distributing child porn. I have seen students that I worked with get in trouble for the same thing, sending pictures back and forth and all that. That's why I be telling my parents, be careful what your kids are doing on their phone. It's not just, they're kids. No. Porn is porn. And if they're underage and somebody decides to press charges, it's going to be a whole nother situation. Now, that's I got an issue with that, y'all. Now, revenge porn, that's a whole nother conversation. But see, I didn't see that part. Thank y'all. See, that's why y'all be getting me. I like this. What I'm talking about. I didn't have a problem with the age difference. But that's a whole nother situation. Horse of a different color. Yeah. He could be. Now, he could get in trouble for that. He absolutely could get in trouble for that. Yeah. And you're right. They don't need to be recording that kind of stuff. But listen, going back to what we were saying at the beginning about people and this whole social media, they live their lives on social media. They think that that's normal. Like, I don't know why, but they think that's normal to videotape all kinds of stuff, including that. And both of them should know better. Both of them should know better than that. You thought, so Leslie said, I thought he wasn't the one that released it. I thought it was one of his friends. Yeah, but how did his friends get it? How did they get it? I mean, they were wrong for releasing it and they'll be in trouble too. But how'd they get it? Oh, and a lot of people retweeted it. Oh, man. That's terrible. I ain't see none of that. Where I've been all day. I ain't see none of that. But she wasn't an adult when it happened, though, Xavier. So, no, she won't get blamed. Because when it happened, both of them were under 18. So, no. The person who sent it out is going to get blamed. Right. It's a crime to even be in possession of it. Exactly. Alikala, it depends on what state she's in, because in some states the age of consent is 17, and some states the age of consent is 16. So it depends on where this happened. You right? You know what? See, Golden, you ain't lying. This is about to be a whole SVU episode. You ain't lying. Well, Xavier, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. We all saw his hands on her crotch. Does that count as porn? DC not in here. I need my legal expert on this one. I think a lot of factors have to come into play. And one of those factors, I think, is like, are we simulating a sexual act? Is it an actual sexual act? You know what I mean? I think there's some things that have to come into play. I think the fact that it made it to social media, and because both of them are, even though Jules is the nephew and son of someone who's considered, like a celebrity, versus him actually being a celebrity. But it's Beyonce and Solange, you know what I mean? And the fact that she is a celebrity herself, that's going to be a lot. That's wow. That's a lot. Ooh, now that's a lot right there. I was hoping, DC would have dropped down in the bushes and said something by now. Child. Ooh, that's a lot, y'all. See, I didn't even know all of that. Y'all had me on a whole nother situation. I was about to fuss about the age thing. Y'all got me all off guard with the whole situation. But it was clear in that video, it was a joking manner and both were laughing. It didn't seem sexual to me, just intimate, but too intimate for their grown. Xavier, again, I don't know where you grew up or how you grew up, but 15-year-olds did that kind of stuff around when I grew up. Because you said they was just rubbing and finger popping, which is what we used to call it, finger popping. I'm not going to use that other word. I mean, that's what people do. That's what 15-year-olds do with their boyfriends. If they're not full on having sex, they are experimenting. And that is what you do. So stop acting like 15. Oh my God, 15 years old. Oh my God. Child, we got whole 15-year-olds with kids. Okay. Let's stop acting like 15-year-olds don't experiment with sex. I'm not saying they should, but it happens. Okay. Right, Geechee girl. So, here come DC falling out the bushes, y'all. Here she come. This is horrible. Now, did Mama Solange give them the business like she gave her brother-in-law in that elevator for being stupid? Well, but you don't record it. I've done it, but I've never recorded. I get that, Xavier, but again, that is what these kids do. They record everything. Yes, it is stupid. Yes, they shouldn't do it, but that is what this generation does. Listen, from somebody who works in the school, when I say they record everything, they record everything. They record their teachers in class and upload videos. They try to find the most embarrassing thing that happens in class, get it on tape, and they upload it. They have all of these different group chats and private Instagrams and stuff, and they upload this stuff. They record everything. They record everything. And the dumbest stuff they record that you'll be like, now why in the world would they record that? They record every damn thing. Right, the distribution is the issue. The and again, I haven't seen the video, so Xavier, I can't speak to what you're saying. DC says she came with these HBO After Dark discussions. Okay, Well, we were talking about this whole thing with the child porn situation, alleged, with Sky Jackson and Jewel Smith, alleged. And we were just asking the legality of it, you know. I feel like Sky and Jewel should know better. They have been in the public eye. Sky is an actual celebrity, and Disney has blackballed stars with these type of situations. She should have been smarter. She absolutely should have been smarter. This is going to be the lie. I was hacked. Right. Yeah, listen, they telling me, so that's why I don't know as much either, because they telling me about it as we speak. So I don't know as much as I don't know as much about it either, DC. They listen, they telling me too, child. Now Xavier said that it seems like they were joking and that it was all a joke, but even with the joking of it, if you are simulating a sexual act, it can still be seen as that, if that's what the intent is. If you're supposed to walk away with the intent that that's what they were doing. I mean, they might have been laughing because they were nervous and giggly little kids. That don't mean there wasn't nothing really going on. I would say it's not porn because no body parts are being shown. They can trace all sort of stuff. Yeah, they're going to trace it. This is just another scheme cooked up by Todd. Y'all know what? I'm not doing this with you and or Todd. Okay. Yeah, I mean, personally, I just feel like were bad decisions made? Exactly, Xavier. I agree with you. Bad decisions were made. Is she possibly putting her career in jeopardy? Absolutely, she is. Bad decision, and she could be putting her career in jeopardy. I'm not arguing that point at all, Xavier. I'm with you 100%. But I also feel like we can't place this level of expectation on kids that aren't at that level yet. And even at 17 and 18, yes, Sky Jackson is 17, 18 years old. But even that, the gravity of her decision, 17 and 18-year-olds don't their brains don't wrap around that kind of stuff. Again, I deal with these dummies all day long. They are not that bright. Okay? And they get it. I mean, I deal with kids who put losing scholarships in jeopardy over the dumbest stuff. You worked hard to get a scholarship to college, and this your 12th grade year. You got into the school you want to get into. You got a full ride, and you out here doing dumb shit. We deal with it all the time. Exactly. Now, the problem is that Jewel shared that video with someone who then shared it out. And if that's what legitimately happened, then yes, the revenge porn part of it is still gonna fall on him, because he had no reason, he had no right to send it to anybody. And if he sent it out of anger, or if he sent it because they broke up and he was mad at her, that still can, again, depending on how it's written legally and depending on where they live, it could still fit the definition of revenge porn. Because what reason did you have to send that out? Right. If he sent it out of anger, yeah. I mean, now his friend sharing it was wrong. Absolutely wrong. But again, your friend wouldn't have had nothing to share if you hadn't sent it to him. Since she still has 8 years for her brain to finish cooking. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, he knew. Oh, he definitely knew what he was. Listen, I'm not saying that he didn't know he was making a mistake. I'm talking about the gravity of it, the fact that he could be facing criminal charges, part of it, I don't think is what went through his brain. Sky Jackson, with her boyfriend, taping them doing something, especially if she didn't show any body parts. She may really have not felt like, oh, well, I'm not showing any body parts. I'm just with my boyfriend and we kissing and rubbing a little bit. You know, these things go through people's brains all the time, child. So yeah, I mean, I get it. Again, I hear what y'all are saying, but I just think sometimes we put way too much on people. That's all. I just think we put too. I think when we're dealing with kids, I think sometimes we expect kids to have a level of maturity that they don't have. Yes, Beyonce and Solange are the queens of privacy. They're adults. They're adults. Absolutely, Regina. It is absolutely important that you have these conversations with your kids. Absolutely. Thank you, Patty Duke. Now, I'm warning you. They said that the narration ain't. Oh, you on your Kindle. Oh, okay. Good. Right. You absolutely have to have the conversations with your kids, and you have to have it often. Like, that's not one of those conversations that you can have one time and then it's like, oh, okay, well, I talked to them about it. Oh, no. You have to keep having that conversation with them. One time is not enough. I promise you. And again, they have to understand the gravity of it. And you have to have the hard see, here's the thing. A lot of times adults don't want to have the hard conversation. You don't want to use the words and the language and have the hard conversation. And the hard conversation is you have to use the language. You have to use the word pornography, revenge porn, this, and this, and this, and that. You got to have the hard question. And they have to understand what that is, what it looks like, what it means, and what is the consequence. We can't assume that they know just because it's out there, just because other people talk about it. We can't assume that they have all that information. We can't assume. And here's the other thing. And y'all know this. Kids never think it's going to happen to them. It's always, we as adults do it. It's always somebody else. Well, all you did was break the law. 18 wasn't too off for me, and I had structure in the home, and I may have been young, but I wasn't stupid. These kids are being raised by Real Housewives of Atlanta and not their parents. School is for teaching, not raising. DC, you ain't gonna get no arguments out of me. I agree with that 120%. I'm with you. Listen, you ain't gonna get no arguments out of me for that one. None. But Xavier, you have a different level of maturity. Again, I hear what you are saying, but even in talking to you, when we talk here, like our conversations here, you have a different level of maturity. Everybody doesn't have that same level of maturity. Again, I deal with these adolescents all day, every day. Trust me. I deal with them all day, every day. And it's just not that. They just have a different. I have two daughters, 19 and 21. They have made less than intelligent decisions, but thankfully don't have any video circulating. You said that I know of. Okay. Hey, Jonathan, what's up, boo? Life was made too easy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I told my nephew it could literally be a lifetime label as an offender. Plus, he's a black man in a conservative state. Yep. See, you got to do it. So glad my mom and dad talked to my brother and I at a young age about sex, body parts, etc. And we discussed the real names about. Right. Yeah, don't use, I can't stand those fake names. Listen, when you're dealing with people, listen. Tell them what's going on. We need to realize that some situations have more moving parts than just A and Z. There are many letters in between. Exactly, DC. I agree. And that's all I'm saying. I agree with you 100%. But a lot of people do that, Xavier. A lot of people don't learn until it happens to them. That's why we have, people who are in jail for 30 years because they made one bad decision. Unfortunately, that is what happens. I mean, again, I'm not defending it, but unfortunately, what your mama used to always say, a hard head make a soft behind. My mom used to say that all the time. My mother could tell me listen, there are all different types of people in this world. There are the type of people in this world where you can tell them don't touch the stove because it's hot and they will never touch the stove. There are people in this world, you tell them don't touch the stove because it's hot and they want to put their hand as close to the flame as they can until they feel the heat. Then there are people that you tell them don't touch the stove because it's hot and they put their finger dead smack in the damn flame. Why? Because they don't believe you. That's just the point. Xavier, you are one of those people that if somebody tell you don't touch the stove because it's hot, you don't touch the damn stove. But everybody ain't you. And that's what I'm saying is that you got to stop thinking that everybody is you or thinks like you, because everybody doesn't. And it's not that easy. You're one of those people that clearly, when your mama gave you a suggestion, you followed the suggestion, or your parents or whomever. We only judge people according to our own realities, and this can often be inadequate. Exactly. I didn't learn about gaining weight until I guess what they're saying, the hip, until fast food happened to me, and until Taco Bell fries. You know what? Not Taco Bell fries. Exactly, Xavier. And see, you just proved my point. Your mother told you if you don't, always said if you don't listen, you will feel it. So my ass was never going to feel it. Right. But there are some people, they like, I got to feel it. It ain't going to hurt that bad. I'm good. It don't hurt that bad. There are legit some people in this world who feel that way. Yeah, my sister was one of them. I love my sister to death, but that was my sister. My sister was I'm going to touch the flame because I don't believe you. It didn't matter what my parents said or I'm going to touch the flame because I don't believe you. We tell the kids in our family that the world out there doesn't know or love them. Got to realize and act in your own interest. Exactly. We all had to bump our heads at least once. Okay. Yeah, Bernadette, I'm telling you, and I've seen it. Like I said, me, my sister, and my brother are examples. And and it's no disrespect to when people say, oh, well, I was raised differently. No, the same parents raised me, my sister, and my brother. The same two people raised us. My parents were together our whole lives. I didn't grow up in no single family. My parents didn't get a divorce. My parents didn't fight in front of us. All of that, okay? Grew up the same household. Me, my sister, and my brother are two very distinct and different people. Two very different people. And I was one of those people that if you told me don't touch the stove because it's hot, I stayed the hell away from the stove. I already told y'all that my sister is going to put her hand in the damn flame because she don't believe you. We grew up in the same damn house. You know what I'm saying? Jason said, I'm a casual flame toucher. Don't believe the fat meat greasy, okay? Just be clear, I don't think Jewels nor Sky should be punished. I just want them to be smarter because this could have been worse. I agree. I was the one who didn't touch the stove. My sister touched the stove. My brother touched the flame. Right. Exactly, Patty Duke. And you grew up in the same house. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's called personalities. Everybody's got a different personality. And that's what makes the world go around. And we were all together. And we all felt the same way. Saw things the same way. This will be a boring-ass world. It will be a boring-ass world. If we just start putting our standards on other people, I'm not down with opening other people's personal problems. I know that's right, DC. I know that's right. I'm the youngest. I got to touch the flame, and the other siblings got in trouble for a year. See, you one of them. Mm-hmm. Y'all are a mess. So I'm going to go and get more information. Depending on what I find out, we may do a part 2 tomorrow because y'all took me off guard with this. I wasn't even prepared to talk about this. I was just going to talk about the fact that people was talking about the age difference, but clearly I missed some things. I must have missed some stuff. Clearly I missed some stuff. But we may do a part 2 tomorrow, honey. But we can get off of here. I told y'all we was going to do an hour. It's been an hour and almost 15 minutes. So y'all still got more time out of me. We don't have a whole lot of politics. All I'm going to say is this. Y'all, if you don't have to, stay away from the downtown areas of your city, especially if you live in a capital city area. Allegedly, they're going to be protesting. There was some protests out there today, but they stayed pretty peaceful. The crowds were pretty small. I don't know if that means anything or not, but stay away. It ain't our fight. It ain't our fight. Stay away. It ain't got nothing to do with us. Let them do what they're going to do. We know. Well, actually, no, the game is tied, Jonathan. Isn't the game tied at the half? I thought the game was tied. Maybe I missed something. Maybe the Saints are winning. I'm okay with the Saints winning because I hate Tom Brady. Can't stand his ass. So I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'm glad that my team did lose to Tampa Bay. Because here's what I didn't want to deal with. I didn't want to deal with Jonathan talking shit to me all week about how bad my team was going to lose against the Saints, which they probably would have done. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that from Jonathan. Well, nobody trying to hear all that from Jonathan. Yeah, Crispies, DC. Yeah, it's already, there are 20,000 National Guard men in DC right now. Yeah. Right. Yeah, Patty Duke, the game is tied. Tell Jason, Lord Jason, tell Jonathan, calm down. Calm down, son. Getting all excitable and stuff. All right, so before I get out of here, I dropped the link for the Avon. Y'all make sure that y'all are getting all y'all Avon stuff. Thank you to everyone who has already ordered. I told you guys that I set a goal every month that I wanted to do XYZ amount of dollars in sales every month. And I told y'all that I would continue to sell it as long as y'all was buying it. And so I have almost hit my goal for the month of January. So hopefully I'll get to that goal for January. So thank you to everyone who has already ordered. I appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who is going to participate in the book club, and you guys have already gotten the book and started reading the book. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so excited and ready. Ready to start this off. Thank you so much. My first upload will be on February the 1st, but our first book club meeting will be February the 6th, probably in the evening sometime. And I'll let you guys know what chapters we're going to be covering. I don't know what you guys' reading pace is and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to try to make it so that it's not too much reading, but enough reading so that we can have a good conversation about it. And we will do that. DC, don't do me. Really? That's what we're doing? That is what. Ooh, Abby, I'm about to call you and cuss. Ooh, Abby. Ooh, Abby done started this mess. If you are not already subscribed to my backup channel, please make sure y'all go over there and click the link. Let me drop the link one more time. That is where the book club stuff is going to be. If you have not subscribed, please make sure y'all going over there and check it out. I appreciate all that you guys do. I appreciate all of y'all that are here. 61 people in the chat. I hope all 61 of you guys are already subscribed to my channel. And if you are not, please hit that subscribe button. And if you are, y'all go on over there and subscribe to Abby. Okay? Okay. I will talk to y'all later. I'm sorry. I was wondering where you were, little baby. I thought about you when we were talking about Sephora. I said, little baby must be having herself a little Sunday afternoon rendezvous or something. And on that note, I'm gone. I'm not doing this with y'all. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ooh.